All right. Well, good morning, everyone, and thank you, Martin. I'm excited to be the one selected to unveil the first SAE Level 2 automated Freightliner truck and share with you why we are so excited to be here at the Consumer Electronics Show, the global stage for innovation. Now, when you flew into Las Vegas this week, if you're like me, you probably caught up on your email, maybe watched a little bit of Netflix. You probably did not think about the fact that for most of your flight, your plane was being flown on autopilot. No, that's because automation in the cockpit is common. Automation has a lot of use cases in manufacturing. We're going to see a lot of it this week at CES about home automation. Automation seems to be everywhere, but automating the functions of a truck, this is a much more complicated, mixed traffic on public roads with all sorts of unforeseen obstacles. Automation on our highways is not going to happen overnight. But as Martin shared, we started the discussion of automated trucking in the U.S. with the Freightliner Inspiration truck in 2015. And we are now working to bring highly automated driving trucks to the highways to increase efficiencies, improve the job quality of truck drivers, and to deliver safety. We make amazing, beautiful trucks, but more importantly, we make trucks with a purpose. Every day, there are hundreds of thousands of our trucks transporting essential goods across the 4 million miles of public roads here in the United States. We depend on these trucks to keep our communities strong. We literally could not live without them because they deliver our food, our water, our fuel, our medicine, our timber. Really, there is not one solid item in your home today that was not delivered by truck. The U.S. Department of Transportation predicts that long-haul traffic on our highway systems will increase by over 40% by the year 2045. All that hauling means more potential for accidents and millions of gallons of diesel fuel consumed. We aim to reduce accidents and we aim to reduce fuel consumption. We are going to do this advancement in automation helping the truck drivers do their job with more safety and with less fuel. Now more than ever, it is imperative that we continue to innovate and push our engineering solutions, striving above all for safety and for helping our customers run their businesses more efficiently. We are facing more trucks on the roads with increased hauling demands, regulatory pressures, and ongoing global concerns about energy resource depletion. We are leveraging what we know from over a century of designing innovation into our trucks and into our Mercedes-Benz passenger cars. But honestly, at the end of the day, we also ride and drive those highways ourselves, as you do, along with our family and our friends. Family and friends, they motivate me every day, and I speak for all of us at Daimler Trucks when I say they are a huge part of the inspiration behind what I'm going to introduce to you shortly. But before I show you the enhanced Freightliner New Cascadia, though, and explain why we are launching the first Level 2 automated truck on U.S. soil, I'd like to update you a little bit on the North American business while I'm in front of you. Like Martin said, Daimler Trucks is reporting record sales for 2018, delivering over 500,000 trucks across the world. I am proud that a solid part of this contribution comes from the Daimler Trucks North America team. We in North America had a great year in 2018. 2018 was a record year for the American trucking industry with the highest new truck sales market volume since 2006. The industry has seen an extremely high demand for trucks that has led to full order boards, strong backlogs, and the highest new truck production volume levels in over a decade. The North American region, including Mexico, continues its strong recovery and surpassed the 2017 new truck sales level by approximately 20%, or about 80,000 trucks higher. Now, unfortunately, the unprecedented demand came along with significant supply constraints. However, we at Daimler Trucks North America, with our Freightliner brand, our Western Star brand, our Thomas Built Bus brand, we were able to defend our undisputed market leadership position with our best sales results in history. In fact, 2018 was our most successful business year ever, looking back to our founding here in the US in 1942, with Class 68 medium and heavy duty retail sales in the US and Canada totaling nearly 165,000 units for us, an increase of over 18% of what we sold in 2017. If we look at only the heavy duty Class 8 truck market, we sold over 110,000 units in the US and Canada, an increase of 26% over 2017. Over 50% of those sales were our industry-leading flagship product, the new Cascadia. We only introduced the new Cascadia in 2017, 2 short years ago, and already we have sold and booked orders for 145,000 units. Now, if we split out the Class 8 market even further, our premier vocational brand, Western Star, also benefited from the positive market dynamics and high customer demand, with a growth of over 18% compared to 2017. Summed up, including our sales in Mexico and overseas, our sales were up 16% in 2018. But our orders for new vehicles were up a whopping 42%. The incoming orders and the backlog that we have for 2019 give reason for Daimler Trucks North America's outstanding success and reflect the customer reception of the new Cascadia. But within the vehicles, the take rates of our proprietary components, our Detroit axles, our Detroit engines, our Detroit transmissions, and our Detroit Assurance Safety Systems, they reflect the unprecedented level of customer acceptance, unparalleled product performance, and the heritage and history that we have of working with our customers to develop, design, and test products. So what is our 2019 outlook here in North America? With solid order boards and an overall still positive economic outlook, we are confident that 2019 will be another great year for North America's trucking industry. Now, amid some moderation in the overall economic growth, we do expect to see a continuation of the strong trucking market environment throughout the first months of 2019. But for sure, we do expect some moderation and normalization in the second half of the year. So, that brings to the end of my remarks on the market. We have some time together a little bit later to maybe explore it further. But let me switch gears back to why we're here at the Keep Memory Alive Center to talk about innovation and technology. Now, we've made a lot of noise lately about battery electric vehicles. We promise to put an electric truck into customers' hands by the end of 2018, and we did. Super exciting. Maybe you saw me with the Green Santa doing an early holiday delivery in Los Angeles here a few weeks ago, where I handed over the keys of our first electric vehicle to Penske Truck Leasing. Penske is one of our biggest customers with over 250,000 vehicles in operation, and for whom advancing zero emissions vehicles is a strategic priority, especially for their operations in California. Last year, Penske was also one of 30 customers with strong use cases for electric trucks who joined our Freightliner Electric Vehicle Council. This customer council and its members benefit from the co-development or co-creation, as we like to call it, of deployment strategies for battery electric vehicles, including the exploration of viable use cases. We talk about current legislation, and talk about incentives, of course, and requirements for facilities and the necessary charging infrastructure. The Freightliner EM2 pickup and delivery truck marks a milestone in the real-world application of battery electric vehicles, as well as a key step towards emissions-free mobility, giving us a glimpse at the future of sustainable transportation, cleaner air, and a smaller CO2 footprint. Stay tuned for our next delivery. It's coming up soon to NFI, National Freight, where we'll deliver a set of vehicles for their battery electric vehicle test fleet. I'm invited that when we finish this morning, we're going to invite you out to the Las Vegas Speedway for your chance to take a spin in one of those battery electric vehicles.